check. Okay students, let us continue the topic, that is the incomplete dominance. Here a small mistake is there when we do the test cross process, okay, but when we do the hybrid, the F1 generations, is there the F1 generations of the hybrid one, we cross with both hybrid plants, what we get, okay, this is the results of the test cross results. When, okay, just wait a few minutes here again we draw that is this is the test cross process, okay. And next here the F1 generation, the F1 generation, and also the same process of the complete dominance process we can follow here, okay. Here the capital R, small r, and we are crossed with the in hybrid generation, that is capital R, small r. What are the gametes are can produced here both, and here also, right. Just see here, okay. Why the Bennett hypothesis that the incomplete dominance, and he do this test cross. What is the results is there, right ma? Here the gametes are formed. In the gametes we are crossing here, right? It's just simple ma, as this manner, but this is the F1 generation. In the F1 generation the hybrids are formed. Both are heterozygous conditions of the plants. They can produce in their gametes and they are crossing in next generation. This is the F2 generation. In the F2 generation, what is getting on here? The capital R, okay, and capital R, small r, and next small r, capital R, and next small r, small r. What type of flowers we produce? We get here. What type of flowers we get here? Here the simple genotypic or both phenotypic ratios are equal. There is no 3:1 formation. Okay, there is no 3:1 formation. That's why the Bennett can expresses his ideas as this is an incomplete dominance. The dominance characters sometimes they complete dominant and sometimes they are hidden. Okay, and that's why this is a complete red flower and this is a complete white flower plant. And these both two are pink color plants. What is the ratio? 1:2:1. Either both genotypic or phenotypic. That's why this is said as a incomplete dominance. Is it clear ma? F1 generation we got the hybrid, that is the pink color flower plant. Okay, red color flower, white color flower. These both are homozygous parents. This is the parent generation. These both parent generations can breed and can they produce a hybrid one. This hybrid one now shows the parental character. It is completely shows the another character, that is the pink color, red white. Both are mixed to form the pink color. This pink color hybrid formation, when we do the another test cross or the same crossing manner of the Mendelian, the F1 generation hybrid crossed with the another hybrid, selfing cross, right now self cross is taken here and they can produce here one red plant, two pink flowers and only one white. Two is the homozygous characters and here the two is the dominant heterozygous combinations. Okay, this is shown in this chart. Okay, let's discuss here. This is a red flower, parental generation, homozygous character, and here the white flower, homozygous character. When these are, we are used the capital R, but here they are completely shown writing of the letters in different. Red is smaller, there is white is W and W. The color letters are indicates here. With both the gametes are producing here, and the F1 generation can give a pink color form, a pink color flower. in this hybrid pink, these are phenotype and genotype like this manner ma. In breeding of these F1 generation, both hybrid pink, heterozygous conditions, these are the genotypic. These genotypes are can producing the gametes. These are F1, okay ma. These are F1 generation. In the F1 generation, they can producing the gametes for the purpose of F2 generations. That's why these are the parents too. P2 generation is nothing but here parents two generations which are participated in crossing and they can produce in these gametes, right ma? And these F2 generation, one is complete red, pure red flower, and two are the hybrid pink flowers, and one is complete pure white flower. Okay, the Punnett square box is tells us what's ma? That is this genotypic ratio is taken this and this side, and the crossbill shows as that is a 1:2:1 ratio. 1:2:1. The homozygous, heterozygous, both are equally here. Both are equal here. That is 1:1. 1:1. Homozygous condition is 2 and heterozygous condition is also be 2 flowers. This is about the incomplete dominance. Here we show some other examples of incomplete dominance. That is the black fowl and white fowl. Right? Fowl means here the poultry farms. The birds, Andalusian birds. Okay, black and the white. Another example which we take and discuss the incomplete dominance. The first one is 4 o'clock plant, right? And next one here, another example. Fowls, black fowl and white flower. This black Andalusian fowl, which means bird, hen, okay, for hen or cock. This black fowl is mentioned here capital B, okay, and where the white fowl is mentioned as a small b, right ma? These are the parents, homozygous parents, okay, P1 generation, homozygous parents, P1 generation. Here they can cross with each other, their gametes, capital B and small b. Both are used to cross here the hybrid fowls. Okay, the hybrid fowl has a self, which one ma? Black grey color is produced here. Black grey color bird is produced, right? This is the F1 generation. In F1 generation, okay, we can self-pollinate with the another hybrid. Once again, I read right here. Okay, ma. These both are heterozygous conditions. And this is a hybrid. Which color? Black grey color, and they can produce in their gametes capital B, small b, and here also they can produce capital B and small b. Okay, this is the P2 generation we are crossing, and these are the gametes. And next one the F2 generation. In the F2 generation they can producing like this ma. Okay, capital B, small b, capital B, small b, which means a complete black fowl and a complete white fowl, and two are the hybrid fowls which have the black grey colored fowls. Okay, what it states? That means the incomplete dominance, not a complete dominance of Mendelian forms are present here. There is no phenotypic ratio of 3:1. The phenotypic ratio is also be 1:2:1. Genotypic ratio be also 1:2:1. there is an equation, equal manner of both heterozygous also two forming and homozygous parents also be in two formations. That is 1:1 formations. That's why the dominant characters sometimes they can't express and new characters are produced in the generations. This is states about the incomplete dominance. And next other one is that is codominance. What is meant by codominance? Just we will see that the codominance character. Second one, codominance. Right now, codominance. Here, what is said that the codominance? First one is complete dominance. These are also have the non-Mendelian which is related to the incomplete dominance. Where the codominance means here the genes of a pair. The genes of a pair not related as dominant or the recessive, but both of them express themselves equally. Both are then express themselves equally in F1 hybrid, and there is no suppression of phenotypes by a dominant gene. There is no suppression of a phenotype by the dominant gene. Dominant gene not shows any domination on the codominance. Simple. The two characters are expressed by the two parents are seen the side by side equally. The phenotypic and genotypic ratios are same, that is 1:2:1. This is a modification of the normal Mendelian ratio. Okay, here the some of the blood groups of human beings, A, B, O blood groups, and some of the example of that is the combs in fowls. Fowls means here no birds. For example, in poultry birds, in our country birds. Okay, where we eat as like a chicken, boilers, layers, formations, right? That's where the fowls. Here the fowls has their comb. Comb means where they will have their head region, just like this is the comb. This comb is also be states as the character. This is the comb. Comb in fowls. Comb in fowls, an example, and another example is blood group types. Blood groups again. Now, how? Let us see and discussing this codominance factor, right? That is, and some other example is there. Okay, the coat color. Coat color means the skin color of cattle. Coat color. Another example is coat color in cattle, which means the skin color. Coat means here nothing but the body, skin color. Let us discuss this coat color, right? In this session, the parents, okay ma, where the parents have both of the homozygous condition. One is a black cattle and another one is the white cattle. Black cattle and another one is white cattle. Right ma? We are indicating this capital B, and we are indicating either the small b. What ma? Okay. And next, what cross with? The gametes are produced from this capital B and small b. Both are fused to form here, give a hybrid one. The hybrid structure is different. That is splashed white and black. Okay, that means here a rayon color or rayon color. Cattle is produced. For example, this is a cattle. Okay, just you imagine now. Oh, nothing. Just the cattle containing a rayon color. Patches, black patches are appears on the rayon color, and black and white patches black and white patches present on their body, alright, and self-crossing. The self-cross in the F1 generation. Self-crossing in F1 generation. F1 generation, that is, okay, they are producing of their gametes B, 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 right? Capital B, capital B, capital B, small b, capital B, and here this small b, small b. Total how many ma? The same ratio here also in complete and codominant. Here the codominance means here the pure black one and the pure white homozygous condition, and here also we same that the hybrid condition of the two animals. This is we linked said to that 1:1. 1:1 ratio. But the complete codominance we will give the another example of these blood groups to explaining is it okay ma'am? Black cattle, white cattle, both are crossed within a parent generation. The producing of these gametes cross with each other and producing the hybrid one. The hybrid color is rayon color, which is containing the black and white patches, right? And these F1 generation self-crossing is occurs, right now. Self-crossing is occurred in a hybrid formations. They can produce in the gametes, and these gametes can give the one is a pure and two are the pure homozygous and homozygous. And one of the rayon colors. This is about the codominance. For example, we should take another example. Blood groups of man. Another example too. That is example, blood groups. How can we determine the blood group? Either A positive or B positive, right? The antigens which are present on the RBC, okay? Which type of antigen is present on the RBC? They can refer as such type of blood groups. For example, if there is an antigen A is present on the RBC, the person is antigen A is present on RBC, okay, the person is consist of the group A, blood group, their blood group is A. How can we write this A? For example, like this indicates, okay, if the person, for example, is a father, okay, male, where that another one, the antigen B is present on the RBC. The person who is containing like this or carrying of the RBCs, they are belonging to the blood group of B. This indicates either, right now. And the antigen A and B both are present in which type of group? That is AB groups. Okay, this is the female. Father is the mother. Right now, male and female. When we are crossed with these IA, okay. And next here crossed with IB and IB, we can produce the gametes, the fertilized gametes, that is IA and the IB. IB is the AB blood group. AB blood group. Right now? When we are crossed with the hybrid sections, AB blood groups, automatically we can get the both. One is a single and another one is a single same homozygous condition of the maternal and paternal conditions, and to the another characters which are not related to the parent generations. They are having a new characteristics and new specialized expressions they can expose us to us. That is the new blood group, AB blood group. Isn't it clear, ma? And next one is after this completion of the codominance and incomplete dominance which are proposed by the Bateson. Both these are the intra-allelic gene interactions. And next the inter-allelic gene actions. There is so many genes now. These genes can mutate and sudden changes occurs in the genes. These are caused to mutations. Sudden changes occurs in genes. These causing the mutations, or simply said as in mutations. These mutations and some genes they carrying some special type of characteristics, and these special type of characteristics can express as the next generation. And someone, both father and mother, they don't have the character, but the generation or of the offsprings of the next generations they produce in the new type. Okay, this is about the gene mutations. And here the special type of genes are present. Those are known as simply lethal genes. Lethal genes means these are cause death. That's why these are a dangerous genes. Right now, lethal genes are also called as a dead genes. Death genes, not dead man, sorry. Death genes. Why? Because these lethal genes are can produce. How the scientist can do so many experiments on these, and he can right, some genes being homozygous or the heterozygous, will causes death. Homozygous, others have the heterozygous, but they cause to death. Such a type of genes are called here the lethal genes. These lethal genes, moreover the homozygous condition is not survived in these lethal genes. For example, here the dominant lethal genes, these are found in mice. Dominant lethal genes are found in mice. Dominant lethal genes are found in mice. Okay, these homozygous and the heterozygous condition of genes are causes to death. This is most important. They are both homozygous or the heterozygous, but they are causes to death. That's why here we learned that the recessive lethal being present in the carriers. Okay, the recessive character is present here. And here dominant lethal genes there are found in mice and chicks and Drosophila, and some also in human beings. They are cause so many diseases. Prenatal and postnatal deaths are occurs due to these lethal genes in our right ma. Here in mice, the scientist name is Cunard. Cunard is observed. He do so many experiments. He is a French genetist. Okay, French gene genetist. These do so many experiments on the mice, right? And he do so many experiments when he crossed a yellow mice with a non-yellow mice. When he crossed with a yellow mice with a non-yellow mice, one which is recessive progeny. Okay, the recessive progeny character is coming, and this character is coming, but they can't identify the recessive character of the non-yellow mice. So many generations is over, but the scientists can't identify the new, the recessive character, the homozygous character of the mice. What it means here? When yellow gene is taken as A by A1, okay, A apostrophe 1, right? And here when he crossed a yellow mice with a non-yellow mice, one which is recessive, the progeny born were yellow and non-yellow in equal proportions. That is 1:1 ratios, test cross ratios, and it is indicating that yellow mice are the heterozygous and consisting of the two yellow mice of India have two generations and one non-yellow mice is also be found here. But this when it is found, it is not survive. Okay, it is not survive a most of or a longer period of time. Why? Because these have the lethal genes. There is no suppressing of the disease characters. The homozygous condition of the mice can shows the lethal. These lethal genes causes to death now. Right? That is visibly drawn here. Mentioned a lethal genes taken these mice. Scientist is Curant. The lethal genes. When yellow mice. Yellow indicates as like okay. Yellow. This is a complete dome, and there is a non-yellow mice, right? Cross with non-yellow mice. That is you mentioned here small a, okay? Small a and small, right? It can produce in the gametes, and it can produce in the small a gametes. Both are used to form here, producing a hybrid. Okay, this hybrid means here this color indicates in as a yellow. Okay, all are yellow, but there is this yellow color hybridization. They can give F1 generations. Okay, this is a parent generation, and these are the gametes. Okay, in the F1 generations, they are self-cross, or the either here the test cross. Let us check here. What is the answer we get? Okay, when we are recessive character of these A and A. This is a test cross. Okay, ma. Here this producing the Y gametes and the A gametes, and here it is producing only A gametes. And when these are can cross with each other, A by A, A by A, and here okay, there is a homozygous condition is repeated, right? These lethal genes, they can't survive. Only this hybrid yellow color mice can be survived. Okay, for example, we take another one, the crossing of here. Okay, that is here AY is sorry, just we are entering into the F1 generations, that is this line, and we are also be crossed with the another AY. Okay, what are the gametes from each? A complete, and next here the recessive, right? Here the homozygous recessive mice is appear. It can't survive. The prenatal or postnatal deaths are occurs during the the causing of during the presence of a developmental embryo developmental. Okay, this is observed by the scientists. The mouse is containing up to 10 to 20 their offsprings in their stomach. Okay, they are in diet. That is known as a prenatal death. Where the postnatal death, those when delivered by the mice and the small mice can also be getting died. And some are the partial or some are the complete lethal genes. Partial lethal genes are causes they can, which means the character partial lethal genes means here the genes which are causing of the death by birth, or sometimes or later times we can go to death. it can survive some period of time. These are known as a partial lethal genes. But a complete lethal genes means these are when either postnatal or the prenatal deaths are occurred directly. If it is given a birth to the organisms, their offspring cannot survive. That's why the lethal genes, especially these are in homozygous nature. Some are the heterozygous nature also we can't survive. That's why most of the cases the homozygous condition is causes some of these deaths. This is about the lethal genes. And next one is here, after completion of lethal genes, here we have some another example. Okay, mice. And next one is the fowls. In fowls, the disease is has either in chicks. The disease name is creeper disease. Creeper disease means the legs. The legs of the birds very short and their comb is fallen down. Okay, their wattles is also been not developed. This is a creeper disease. This creeper disease also occurs in the fowls, especially poultry farms birds of our country birds. Isn't it, ma'am? Right.